George Bush and the whole administration should be prosecuted for their act. But if that is the case, then we should prosecute. We should have prosecuted Harry Truman. Should have prosecuted Abraham Lincoln. Should have prosecuted Franklin Delano Roosevelt. Do you for that?
All right. Hold on. Hit pause. Skip a little bit forward. Skip about 20 seconds forward because we don't want the dirty word that Jesse said live on Fox TV, which I think was great, to be heard here. So just scroll forward to, I think, to the point right before the guy walks out. Just about into 5 minutes, you should be okay. Keep going. All right, hit it.
I believe.
Yes.
My government's never lied to me.
No. Bring it back. Bring it back to 5 minutes.
Start.
Right to 5. Bring it back. Right. No, not there. I think that might be the bad spot. Right a little forward. All right, hit it.
Hearings? You're right. I haven't read. You looked at my reading list. Have you read the 9/11 report, and you think it's a piece of fiction?
No, I believe everything in it. I believe my government's never lied to me, have they? Let's see, where should we start? The Gulf of Tonkin incident? Now, that took us into war in Vietnam. They've now admitted it was a lie. So 58,000 of my generation were killed based upon a lie. But that doesn't count, does it?
What does that have to do with 9/11?
That shows that we will lie to go to war. We've been doing it for years. We will continue to do it. The Gulf of Tonkin incident, did you believe that? Well, you probably weren't alive then.
I apologize for not being alive then.
Well,
it won't happen again.
Well, I was alive.
Okay.
But and I remember our president sitting on TV telling us our boys are floating in the water.
Because of that, you'll never believe anything. And because of that, you'll never believe anything.
But they lie all the time. Have you been in government? No, I have.
All right, so that's for. So I've never been in the NFL, but I could watch a football game and judge what's going on.
Why do we have the CIA embedded in all state government when their mission statement says that they're not?
The question. If you just say one thing, you don't think the CIA has our best interests in mind. You don't think our intelligence branch.
I never said any of that.
But your questions and conclusions only lead to that one statement. That you think everyone's against America, the government's against America.
True. Always remember, dissension's the greatest form of patriotism. Tom Jefferson said that.
Tom, you were alive then?
No. You're going to insult me.
I got to go to radio. Yeah. All right, Jesse. Take care.
He's leaving.
Jesse, I do have to say that I think Brian probably has read every word from the whole 9/11 situation. He's passionate about it, as you can see.
Well, I am too.
But and I agree with you that there's been covert activity over time, no doubt, where the government has not told its people every single thing that's gone on. I don't think anyone
they rarely
would be surprised.
do.
But when it comes to 9/11, are you so sure?
No.
Okay.
No, but I ask questions, and what perturbs me is that you don't get answers. Nobody wants to talk about it. This event that changed our entire history of our country, why aren't we allowed to discuss it? Why aren't we allowed to ask questions? The moment you do, you get a reaction like he gave me. How dare you? How dare you question your government?
So what are your questions?
My questions are simple. I worked in demolition. I'm a former frogman, underwater demolition team. I know how to blow things up. How could the buildings fall at the rate of gravity? Basic physics tells you that can't happen.
Yeah.
And how did the cement get so pulverized? Just simply from falling, it was blown into dust. What energy was required to pulverize all that cement
so
into
what
dust?
Conclusion do you draw?
I don't know. But I certainly question, and yet I'm attacked when I question. You notice how if you bring up 9/11 and they have any questions about it, immediately everyone attacks you over it, tells you you're crazy, calls you Rosie O'Donnell, insult you. Why? Because I ask questions?
I think a lot of people, Jesse, figure, well, you know, that 9/11 report came out, it said it was those guys over there, it was those Al-Qaeda guys. So people just go, okay. They've formulated an opinion in reasoned manner, and that's what happened. Now, they can't know for sure that all of that happened per se, but, you know, you do ask a lot of questions, and that's what your book
is about.
Don't Start the Revolution Without Me is about. It's about asking questions.
And I thought in our country that was good. In this country, I thought before 9/11 it was good to ask questions. It was
challenge
good.
Authority.
Challenge authority. But now apparently we've changed to where you're not allowed to challenge authority. You have to accept what the government tells you, keep your mouth shut, and stay in line. Well, that's not the America that I served as the military. I served because, to me, defense of free speech popular speech, the First Amendment doesn't need to be defended. It's unpopular speech is why we have that amendment. Mm-hmm. You question 9/11, you're asking unpopular speech today.
Mm-hmm. So you would also like to question the Obama administration. It wouldn't just be the former Bush administration.
Oh, I'd like to question everybody on it, because to me it doesn't, what happened that day, there are so many unanswered questions, and even the relatives, you saw the protests at the 9/11, and since when do you bring in witnesses that don't have to testify in open, where they're brought into closed door rooms and allowed to testify together?
Let me get you.
All right, there is the amazing Jesse Ventura, just kicking butt and taking names. And I know the clip ends there. Maybe there's a part 2 I didn't even get to see, but he owns it, man. He owns it. I wish that he would bring up the drills more often. Wish he would talk about Amalgam Virgo, which took place just before 9/11. But boy, when you bring it to one of the Fox news anchors to the point where they just walk off in a huff like a 4-year-old kid that got his ball taken away, dropped his ice cream cone, I love it. See that? I'm a little lighter now. I'm a little bit more smiles. Maybe I can smile a little bit more in this third hour, even though they just took away our Miranda rights in the Supreme Court WWE decision. I mean, unbelievable, folks. Just unbelievable. And the question is, are we going to step up to the plate? Are we going to challenge people? Are we going to ask these questions? Are we going to demand answers? Or are we just going to, whatever, just let people do what they want to do? No big deal. No big deal. No, the government loves us. But Jesse Ventura ain't doing that. And Jesse's going to be on the Alex Jones show, I think, in the next couple weeks for a full hour. Is it the 1st? 1st of June he's going to be on? I'd love to book him for this show. I don't know if that's going to be possible, but I'd love to get 30 minutes with him or an hour, whatever he'll give me. I mean, the way the man handles the media is unbelievable. He has a commanding presence, and he is truly, right now, the voice in the 9/11 truth movement in the mainstream media. He's the guy. He's the guy making the tours, talking about it, talking about waterboarding, bringing people in, bringing the left in as well as the right, bringing up real issues. We're going to go to Sean, Bruce, Dennis, and others. 866-582-9933. It's the Info Warrior. We'll be back after this.